Trump saves TikTok. And here's proof that Trump saved TikTok. Before we show the proof, please do me a favor and click that like button, run it up, guys, so we can go viral. This will not be a long live stream. It will be very quick. Very quick. We know that people have been losing their minds that they have lost their TikTok accounts. Well, TikTok is back. Look at what Trump just wrote. He posted this on January 19th, 2025. This joint already have 22 million views. And actually, he didn't post this. Charlie Kirk posted it from Truth Social. He got this from Truth Social. And this is what Trump says. I'm asking companies not to let TikTok, let me get this a little bigger for you guys so we can see it together. I'm asking companies not to let TikTok stay dark. I will issue an executive order on Monday to extend the period of time before the law's prohibitions take effect so that we can make a deal to protect our national security. The order will also confirm that there will be no liability for any company that helped keep TikTok from going dark before my order. Americans deserve to see our exciting inauguration on Monday, as well as other events and conversations. I would like the United States to have a 50% ownership position in a joint venture by doing this. We save TikTok. We save TikTok. We save TikTok. Keep it in good hands and allow it to stay up. Without U.S. approval, there is no TikTok. With our approval, it is worth hundreds of billions of dollars, maybe even trillions. Therefore, my initial thought is a joint venture between the current owners and or new owners whereby the U.S. gets a 50% ownership in a joint venture set up between the U.S. and whichever purchase we so choose. Now, check this out, guys. This right here was just now posted by, look, Trump. Let me tell you something, bro. This dude is winning. He is winning. He say it's going to happen, and it actually happens. Whatever he say is happening, bro. All right, so check this out. This now came out from TikTok. In agreement with our service providers, TikTok is in the process of restoring service. We thank President Trump. We thank President Trump for providing the necessary clarity and assurance to our service providers that they will face no penalties providing TikTok to over 170 million Americans and allowing over 7 million small businesses to thrive. It's a strong stand for the First Amendment and against arbitrary censorship. We will work with President Trump on a long-term solution that keeps TikTok in the United States. Now, this right here, I just now came across something else that was posted by hold on, where is it? Hold on one second. This right here, Elon Musk posted on TikTok, on X. He posted it on X 6 hours. Was it 6 hours ago? Nah, on the 14th. So on the 14th of January of 2025, Elon Musk posted 10,000 likes and I'll buy TikTok and rename it X videos. So he got 11,000 likes. So he stayed in the conversation, right? And he also said that in April 19th, 2024, this is what Elon wrote. He said, in my opinion, TikTok should not be banned in the United States, even though such a ban may benefit the X platform. Doing so will be contrary to freedom of speech and expression. It is not what Americans stand for. And just 6 hours ago, he posted this. I have been against a TikTok ban for a long time because it goes against freedom of speech. That said, the current situation where TikTok is allowed to operate in America, but X is not allowed to operate in China is unbalanced. Something needs to happen. In my opinion, TikTok should not be banned in the USA. All right. even though such, he said, doing so would be contrary to freedom of speech and expression is not what America stands for. Now, I also came across this right here. I got to show y'all this. This is crazy. So before they even started having the conversations about banning TikTok, I want y'all to see where RFK stood. This is from RFK from a minute ago, from a while ago. Look at what he says in this video, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button if y'all have not already. I know a lot of y'all have not already. Hit that like button, guys. Run this thing up. That would be extremely helpful. But here is RFK. He's always on the right side of history, bro. I'm starting to like this guy more and more, man. For real. I'm really starting to like this guy.
Every right that the government has ever taken away from citizens was removed under the pretense of national security. My father's favorite philosopher, Albert Camus, wrote that the welfare of the people is always the alibi of tyrants. And it provides further advantage of giving the servants of tyranny a clear conscience. Remember that when Congress gives Joe Biden the power to remove an app from your cell phone. Ironically, Joe Biden himself just joined TikTok. People love TikTok. It's the digital public square. If there are security concerns in the tech backend, let's address them there. But let's never reduce Americans' ability to freely exchange ideas. TikTok has become an avenue for young Americans to grow businesses, to express themselves, and to join the political discourse. In fact, my campaign found one of its key staffers on the TikTok platform. President Biden enjoys censoring and silencing those who dare question him. I know that because I just won a lawsuit in the Court of Appeals on that issue against him. So it's no surprise that he supports banning TikTok. The First Amendment should not be disregarded for any reason. We should be encouraging more discourse in this country instead of less. Americans can't rely on the big three networks to give them real information. As president, I'm going to fight for your free speech rights and for all Americans to have platforms in which to grow their businesses and express themselves. Don't you want that kind of president?
Now, obviously, this did not work for RFK. This is when he was running for president, and he just put it out there. He said, "Yo, I'm fighting for free speech." But I want y'all to see this right here. For some strange reason, it's the left that wants to censor every damn thing. But as soon as something was to happen, they're trying to blame Trump for TikTok being banned when it's actually him trying to save TikTok. It's like they always try to flip it. They always try to flip it and act as if he's the villain. No, the left is the villain. They've been trying to censor Sugar Honey Iced Tea for a long damn time. Shout out to RFK. Connie, thank you so much for the super chat. I really wanted to put that out there, man. And then y'all already know what it looked like earlier today when people thought that their livelihood was going to be taken away. Here are a bunch of TikTokers who were just so sad and befuddled that their channels were going to be leaving. Check this out, man, because people have been building businesses. Like, I'm gonna let y'all know this right now. If it weren't for YouTube allowing a person like me to just start doing videos, react to other content, give my opinion, bro, I would still be clocking in every single daggone day at Department of Defense as an environmental protection specialist. Not that that was a bad career. It was actually a phenomenal career. It was just a whole lot of work that I was not connected to passion. I had no passion for my job. I was still learning, and I was making a good wage. I was making like, I believe it was like $97,000 a year to do that work. So I was doing okay. I mean, I was still in debt from my own ways of thinking, because here in the United States, when we make $5, we want to live like we're making $10. You know what I mean? Let me know in the comments if you also have champagne taste but beer money. Okay, so I had champagne taste, but I had beer money, and that put me in a predicament. But you got all of these young people who are finding their way, and they are bold enough to step out there on faith and cut their cameras on and just create content for people. Might be mindless content to a lot of us, might be a lot of time like people wasting a whole lot of time watching other people perform and do things and whatnot. And I saw somebody inside the comments say, if TikTok stays banned, it might save a lot of marriages. Well, guess what? If all of these platforms are banned, it will save a lot of marriages. But people in the marriages will have to want to save their marriage. That's it. Access to content of people who are your flavor, showing you things that you're not supposed to be seeing. Look, it's up to you to have some daggone self-control. If you're going to blame the destruction of your marriage on a platform, then your marriage wasn't strong enough to to um to to stay together anyway. It should have broken apart. Like marriages are supposed to go through things. Period. You're supposed to see the things that Satan wants to present you. You do know that that's Satan's superpower. Satan's superpower is to find the things about you that you really want and desire that do not align with God so that he can feed that to you and get you to come closer to him and his minions. You can still be successful and be on the side of Satan, but you're not going to have a good life. You're not going to have a peaceful life. And you're definitely not going to receive the rewards of God by doing that. So these platforms, you can see all of the nice, shape your algorithm however you want to shape your algorithm. But I will say back away just a little bit. All right, just a little bit. But the main point of this content, I mean, this video is just to let you guys know that before Trump even takes office, so many positive things have happened for this country and for the world. People are ending wars because he's about to step into office. Illegal immigrants are self-deporting because he's about to step into office. So I don't care about Biden wanting to take the credit, Kamala wanting to take the credit of any Hamas and Palestine deals or anything like that, ceasefires and all that other stuff, or saving hostages. Let him take credit. If that makes him feel good while he leaves office, feel free to take credit. Put it on your resume. Does that make you feel better? Take credit. My thing is, why didn't it happen during your administration and not right before Trump takes office? It's a reason why that happened. It's a reason why why these countries had to hurry up and get their sugar honey iced tea together before this man takes office. Think about that. I can't understand for the life of me why these liberals are so damn foolish, thinking that the trophy of taking credit is what it's all about. It's not about what man see. It's about what God know. It's not about what man see or what man believe. It's about what God knows. Do you guys know that in order to continue to move in the light of God and to move in the promise of God, we got to have confidence in ourselves, right? But unfortunately, we can't have confidence in ourselves because we don't trust ourselves. And the reason is the only person that has heard every single lie we've ever told is us. And a lot of times we're lying to ourselves. And this new year, I'm going to start eating better. I'm going to start working out more. I'm going to start doing this. I'm going to start doing that. I'm going to start reading. I'm going to start my own business. I'm going to be more loving to my wife. I'm going to be more loving to my husband. I'm going to be more loving to my children. I'm going to do this. We're going to go places. We're going to take trips. You're lying to yourself over and over and over again about potentially being a better human being. And you lose confidence in yourself each time you do that. So whenever you're faced with a new possibility or a new opportunity that could potentially change your life, you talk yourself out of it because of how many times you have lied to that person in the mirror. A lot of these young kids, a lot of these young people on TikTok, they've decided to believe in themselves before they've lied to themselves enough to stop believing in themselves. That's why it's so difficult for me to communicate to older individuals and let you know that you can still do some phenomenal things in your life. You already done some phenomenal things. That is proof. But your life is not over. Your life is not over. You need to be the new talent on TikTok. People need to see value when they click, not just dances and people trying to trick their spouses or trick their significant others into doing things. Like, you need to have some value on there as well. We see that these platforms mean a lot to our country. They clearly do. If our president is speaking publicly about it, if the guy with the biggest platform in the world, Elon Musk, is speaking publicly about it and passionately about it. So just consider that. We all have a place. You don't have to be all young and cute and sexy and be working out and all of it. No, you have someone who's like-minded, who have some of the same lived experiences as you, or they have children that could potentially have those lived experiences that you've had, that can learn a lot from your guidance and your instruction. All right. A lot of people don't believe in the Bible. You can read a scripture. You can tell people about the word of God. You can tell people how God has gotten you through this point and that. Even if you're currently suffering with an ailment, you can tell people how you stay so positive, how you believe that you'll get through it because of all of the things that you've been through already, what you've learned already. You know what I mean? You have a lot. What this revelation says, he has been healed by the power of his testimony. People are healed by your testimony. You are in the blood of the Lamb. So that's one of the biggest takeaways I want y'all to have from this video, man. Look at this young lady when she thought she was about to lose her livelihood. They think that the freaking sky is falling. Check this out.
About to lose my job on TikTok as an influencer. I just wanted to clarify a few things. My house, I pay $2,000 a month for my house. And then I just bought a 2025 Mercedes SUV. So let's just clarify that, because you guys were wondering like what I meant by that. So in total, I pay like probably almost $10,000 in bills and food and just my lifestyle. I want to thank everyone who sent me money on Venmo.
Okay, time out. Young lady, that's your dumbass fault. Sorry. That's your dumbass fault. You saw your life elevating and you immediately went out and bought a 2025 Benz. You ain't earned that yet. You immediately went out and got a place where you're paying $2,000 a month. You haven't earned that yet. You're supposed to pay these bills with the money that your money makes, not with the money that your platform makes. You need to be smarter about how you live. Just because your life got elevated and you started making more money. And listen to this, guys. I want y'all to hear what she's saying. This young lady has $10,000 in monthly bills, and she was comfortably paying them when TikTok, with her TikTok content. Think about that. And I talk to so many people on YouTube who are broke as a joke, don't have $10 in the bank, don't have $100 in the bank, don't have $1,000 in the bank. And you trying to figure out how you can bring more money in? Well, I sell blankets that I've knitted. I make certain crafts, but I don't know how to sell them. These platforms are paying people to provide value to the rest of the world. This young lady has $10,000 in bills per month that she was comfortably paying. And then when TikTok shut down, she's like, how am I gonna pay all of this? The question is, how in the world was she able to make so much money to be able to pay that? You should consider yourself equal, if not better, than other content creators and be able to create your own. You don't have to look like her or sound like her or anything like that. But think about this. She's making a poop ton of money. And a lot of my friends and not friends, associates, people I've met throughout social media are killing it in that regard. I'm currently teaching people how to do YouTube right now, and they are seeing growth that quickly because the potential is crazy. And I'm trying to make them way better than I've been. And I know for a fact, YouTube has been such a blessing to me and my family. I need y'all to hear that. And I don't know why people are sending her GoFundMe's and all that other stuff. Youngin, you have been making a killing. If you can pay $10,000 in bills, what are you doing with the extra money? Are you saving any of it? Are you investing any of it? Is it all going toward your lifestyle? Why do you feel like you deserve to have a lifestyle that expensive? That's what I mean by you haven't earned it. Okay, let me continue. I should have listened to the rest of this before I decided to play it because right now she sounds foolish as hell.
Money on Venmo. I was able to get a total of $6,000 already. Like, that's so nice. Like, no one's ever done anything like nice for me before. But yeah, guys, right now I'm really worried because if TikTok's banned, like, what are us influencers?
She got on TikTok. She got online and let people know that TikTok's about to ban TikTok's about to shut down, and I got so many bills, and I got $1,000 car note, $1,000 car note. Your mother need to slap the hell out of you. That's what your mother need to do. Yeah, your mom should whoop your little tail. Somebody need to teach you something. You need to take that car back and get you a car with a $500 car note, maybe $6 if you can afford it. $1,000? Come on, youngin. Come on, baby girl. $2,000 in rent. You're by yourself. Why do you have a Mercedes SUV? And why are people Venmoing her $6,000 to try to preserve her lifestyle? Oh, you're so deserving of this lifestyle. You look so pretty in your new Benz. I want to make sure that you continue to live that way. Thank you. Here, take my money. If you don't get the hell out of my damn face. Ronald Reagan quote, there's no limit to the amount of good you can do if you don't care who gets the credit. 1,000%. But unfortunately, our federal government, they care who gets the credit. They are fighting tooth and nail to take credit. Rather than fighting to take credit, how about being appreciative that the fighting is stopping? How about being appreciative to God and thanking God that these countries are now merciful on one another and are willing to come back to the table and have a conversation? How about that? Regardless of who did it. But you know they're not going to try to give Trump any of the credit. We already know that. The whole point of the presidency is when you take office, make it seem like everything that the president before you did that was positive, you did it. You keep those things and you rename it so it's your own. And anything that they did that was negative, if things don't go right during your administration, you can now blame them for what they did wrong before you came into office. And this happens often. These are grown ass individuals who never want to take any accountability whatsoever. They do not want to be held responsible for anything. And that's unfortunate. That's highly unfortunate. Extremely unfortunate. Thank you so much for the super chat, big dog. I appreciate it, Whiskey Monkey.
Really gonna do? Like, we have nothing to go to. So I'm probably gonna sue the government because without TikTok, there is no me, there is no influencer. My bills are too high to work at McDonald's. Like, that's just not gonna ever happen. That's just not a thing.
Did this little raggedy heifer say that she's going to sue the government if TikTok is not She said if she don't make her money back from TikTok, she's going to sue the government. I asked that Trump get her TikTok channel banned, just her channel, just get her kicked off of TikTok. And just so you know, young lady, you can do it everywhere. If you're doing it on TikTok, you should be doing it everywhere. All the content that you post on TikTok, you need to also, if you're a content creator, I want y'all to listen to me just on this one part. If you're a content creator and you're creating content for one platform, use that content to put everywhere. Put that content on TikTok, and then put it on Instagram, put it on Facebook, Snap, Kick, YouTube, everywhere. X. If you can do it on one platform, you can do it on another. All right. Also, get yourself a fail-safe. Create a paywall, like a Patreon, where you put extra content behind for your super fans. Okay. Like how you made the video, how you created the magic that you're creating for that platform. That way you have subscriptions, you have monthly subscriptions. But don't try to boost your lifestyle immediately. You got to try to boost the value of your content. Continue to put out extra content, not just a whole lot of content, but content that adds value to your community's life. You know who your supporters are. So you go ahead and you try to position yourself in a way that you're protected in the future, that you give yourself a better shot. So you don't have to cut on your daggone channel and just beg people, oh, please save my lifestyle because I can never make this if I was doing this, that, and the other. I think that's ridiculous. You're focusing on the wrong things, sweetheart. You need to focus on building a relationship with God. Focus on thanking God for all of the blessings that you have. And if anyone who know anything about faith, they understand this already. When God give and give to us, but we don't give back, and we're gluttonous about our blessings, and we're just doing all of the wrong things. We're mismanaging our talents. We're burying our talents. We're just stuffing them in our pockets and buying stupid things with our money that we make off of the blessings that God blesses with. At some point, he's going to cut our water off. We will no longer receive those blessings. And then you'll have to figure out, okay, where do I start? Like she is right now. Do I have to sue the government? Because how can I make that same money? You're focusing on the wrong things. Obviously, she don't have any type of guidance in her life right now that could point her in the right direction, and that's unfortunate. Thank you so much for the super chat. Maryland's Artistry Coffee for Van. Love this show. Well, love y'all back. Y'all let me know whatever y'all want me to know in the comments. I'll see y'all in the next joint. And Renee, thanks again for the well-spoken thesaurus. And I will be reaching out to the individuals later to see who's going to get, and it comes in a nice little clear pouch. One of these inauguration cards. Yeah, and this is what the actual ticket looks like. So we already promised one to one person. We got two more right here, and I will be picking those people out very soon, and I'll be mailing them out on Tuesday when the post office opens. Okay. All right. Love y'all. See you on the next live stream. Y'all stay peaceful and love yourselves.